In the ancient times of the Riau archipelago, on the shores of Bintan Island, lived a prosperous kingdom ruled by a wise king and his queen. Their only daughter, Princess Sri Bintan, was a vision of beauty, famed not just for her looks but for her kind heart and gentle spirit. As she blossomed into womanhood, news of her grace spread far and wide, drawing princes and nobles from distant lands, all seeking her hand in marriage. The palace grounds were constantly filled with hopeful suitors, each presenting lavish gifts: gold, jewels, silks, and spices. But Princess Sri Bintan's heart remained untouched. She treated each guest with respect, yet none could capture her affection. Her parents, the king and the queen, grew concerned. They longed to see their daughter happy and the kingdom's future secured through a strong alliance. One evening, the queen sat with her daughter in the royal gardens. She gently asked, "My dear Sri, none of these worthy men have pleased you. What is it that you truly seek in a husband?" The princess looked at the shimmering sea and replied, "Major, I dream of a man whose courage is as vast as the ocean, whose heart is as pure as the morning dew, and whose laugh is true and unwavering. I do not care for wealth or status." Soon after, a formidable pirate captain named Panglima Janggut heard tales of the princess. His name, which means Commander Beard, came from his long, imposing beard, which he believed was the source of his strength and invincibility. Intrigued by the Chalani, he sailed his fleet to Bintan, determined to win the princess and, with her, the kingdom. Panglima Janggut's arrival was anything but subtle. He didn't come bearing gifts. He came with a demand. He stormed the palace, his arrogance on full display, and he declared his intention to marry Princess Sri Bintan. The king, though intimidated by the pirate's fearsome reputation, refused. He would not force his daughter to marry a man she did not love, especially one so coarse and demanding. Enraged by the rejection, Panglima Janggut declared war. "If he cannot have her by choice, he will take her by force," he roared, and his pirates began their assault on the kingdom. The battle was fierce. Bintan's royal soldiers fought bravely, but they were no more match for the pirates' seasoned and ruthless crew. The kingdom was on the verge of collapse. Seeing the destruction and suffering her refusal had caused, Princess Sri Bintan was heartbroken. Desperate to save her people, she made a solemn vow to the heavens. She prayed for a hero, a champion who could defeat Panglima Janggut and restore peace to her land. In return, she promised she would marry her savior, whoever he might be. As if in answer to her prayers, a mysterious young fisherman named Janang Perkasa stepped forward. He was known in his village for his quiet strength and remarkable skill with a spear. He approached the king and offered to face Panglima Janggut in a one-on-one duel to end the bloodshed. The king, seeing the courage in the young man's eyes, agreed. The duel was set. On one side stood Panglima Janggut, towering and confident, stroking his legendary beard. On the other stood Janang Perkasa, calm and focused, his spear held steady. The pirate captain laughed. "You, a mere fisherman, you think you can defeat me?" Janang Perkasa did not reply. His actions would speak for him. The fight began. Panglima Janggut was powerful, his attacks were wild and strong, but Janang Perkasa was agile and swift. He dodged every blow, his movements as fluid as the water he spent his life on. He studied his opponent, looking for a weakness. He noticed that with every near miss, Panglima Janggut would instinctively protect his beard. The fisherman realized the legends were true. The beard was the source of his power. With a brilliant feint, Janang Perkasa threw his fishing net, momentarily entangling the pirate. In that split second, he lunged forward, not with his spear's point, but with its sharpened shaft. He didn't aim for the pirate's hat, but for his chin. With a single, swift slice, he severed the mighty beard from Panglima Janggut's face. His strength, his invincibility, it all vanished in an instant. Defeated and humiliated, he and his crew fled to their ships and sailed away, never to be seen again. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into Indonesian folklore, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more legends from around the world.